And if there's one thing I love, it is drama, except for my life, but in fashion and beauty and the garden, let's have some drama. This is it. Philip,
Okay.
you gave us the tropics.
I did, and I had these in my own garden because look how they stand up like these big, colorful soldiers. These are tropical. I put a lot of mulch on mine, and you can get them to come back in some areas with a lot of mulch, but they really are tropicals. They come back in Mississippi, but in Maine, you might want to treat it as an annual. In the middle of a container, this is your centerpiece. This is the tall, fabulous part. Then you have got the other things around it. When I design gardens in Connecticut, I use these around the pools there, and I have these as exclamation point. No matter how stormy it gets, these Cannova Cannas do not fall over, and you're getting all three colors in the collection. You get the scarlet, you get the rose, and you get the yellow. The scarlet one, which is like the perennial hibiscus we showed earlier that has the bronze foliage, this also has bronze foliage. So these would be great companions for the perennial hibiscus if you pick those up. Look at that color.
This color is so
Yes,
vibrant and bright. I mean, it looks like almost like a fake red. Like, when you see a color, Philip, that's so bright that you're like, is that a real color? Like, that is how bright this red is. It is
it is.
so saturated and gorgeous. I love the height that you get from these as well. So you're getting drama with the color, you're getting drama with the height. It's a
And
three-piece
the
collection.
foliage.
Yes.
Yes, the beautiful foliage, which is kind of like a banana tree. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I like about it. So you got it around the pool. It really does look like the tropics. And this is all summer long. Beautiful blooms on this. They don't mind the heat. No matter how hot it is, they're going to be really happy. And this is also another plant that we're growing in an area that is so wet that everything else rots. So again, this is a great companion for your perennial hibiscus that we had on earlier, which is perennial. This is tropical. But I use these every year. I wouldn't be without this, and I use it on my design. What I ship out to you, and let me explain it to you, because this is the way that they come, and you're thinking, well, that's not in a pot. Well, it is. This is what we call an Ellie pot, and guess what that is? There is a membrane around it that is invisible. So it doesn't. There's no plastic to mess up the roots or anything, and that is what an Ellie pot is. You don't have to take anything off of it. Just know it's going to go on, and look what you've already got. This is the way it is. You get all three colors in the collection. People have been picking up multiples because if you've got a long flower border like I designed, these, because they're tall, they don't have to be in the back. You can put them right out on the front of the border because they stand straight up. It's an unexpected bit of drama, and you and I like the drama in the garden, and this will give it to you.
They are stunning. And remember, you're getting 3 of them home. So when you look at
Yes.
our price, they're under $11 each. Under $11 each, and you are getting this much drama. They're absolutely beautiful. The colors, that scarlet red, the rose and the yellow all come home, shipping for free. So if you like more than one, I mean, Philip, when I look at that right there, I am like,
Yes.
who lives there? Because
Yeah. Well,
this is beautiful. Like it feels
you want to
like
be
you're
all
in the
in.
center of a town.
And Vanessa, that's the way that I would do them, except I planted mine in the borders for my clients about 5 feet apart, and I had low things in between. So it created pretty much like shop windows. Imagine going by Saks and you're looking at the shop windows at Christmas time, and these divide the windows into the border, which is a great, great look. Unlike the old-fashioned cannas, which could be really tall and spindly, these are only 3 to 4 feet tall. Great, great foliage. Also, better colors. The old-fashioned cannas had harsh colors. These are really beautiful, rich colors like you see in some of the old paintings. But there it is in a rock garden, again, adding structure. There it is in a container with salvias and dwarf zinnias and looks like maybe some begonias or lantana in the back. But this is the centerpiece for your large container. And a lot of people have got everything in this in the large container is a bunch of mushy stuff. So it just looks like a big tumble. But if you have this in the center, and say you picked up my petunias later in the show, which is the last item in the show, this will spill over in front of the cannas. But nice combinations. I color coordinated the show to give you some design ideas. This is what I do. go boldly into the garden.
Yes, I love that. And I love that you give us the ideas for those of us who are like, okay, maybe I've gotten into gardening and I've grown a few things, but I don't know how to design a space.
Yeah,
Now you're getting ideas on how to not only grow, but how to design as well. So you can get that luxury look in your outdoor
yeah,
space, in your garden. This is a three-piece collection that comes home for $11 on Easy Pay. And if you like more than one, if you were looking at some of the designs that we looked at, pick up more than one because our plans ship for free, but we only have about 350 of these to go around. You get the scarlet, you get the rose, and you get the yellow in this three-piece
yes.
collection. And even though they're tropical, Phillip, like I can still grow these if I don't live somewhere tropical, right?
Well, that's correct, as long as you have got them in a sunny area. Here, I live in Westchester, Pennsylvania, and my friend Mark Bruex, who's here with me today, also grows them right at the foundation, and his have come back for 6 years. Mine have come back for 8 years. So if you get them right at the foundation, you've got what's called a microclimate. So I don't call this a straight up annual. I say, this is a temperennial, as we say.
A temperennial. I love that.
Yeah.
M89864 is your item number. Let us know how many sets you'd like with that easy pay of $10.99. We have a lot more to shop for. And